Hi folks, this is Jill with Blue Boot Outdoors. I'm in the Marin Headlands today, and I'm going to take a quick walk around this lagoon in front of us here. You can see the ocean on the other side of the beach down there. Looks pretty cool. As always, there's some plants that we're looking for. We're already seeing tons of fennel. Blackberries, coyote bush. This guy over here, I think might be coffee berry, so I'm going to take a quick few shots of this. We've got these red berries with flower at the top, or the flower scar at the top. There's nothing at the base. Anyway, I think that might be coffee berry. This little guy is lupin, but we'll do a lupin shot, quick ID after it starts to flower. So we have the option to go down here. I think we will do that. To go to the Lagoon Trail, we're going to make a turn. This is definitely a willow. We see the little characteristic buds there. The willow leaves. Salix is the genus. And when I say definitely, you all know by now that that is the truth as I know it. I am just starting on this journey of plant identification. What's that? That's cute. We've had lots of rain around here lately. Not lately, just the last couple of days, but lots of rain. First big rain. Makes it humid in here. I'm going to stop for another quick plant video. See something here that might be a plant I've been looking for a while. I don't know. But I've been looking for a plant called dogbane that has leaves kind of like this. So we'll see if I can't get an ID for this. If it is dogbane, it is not edible, as you might be able to tell from the name, but it's got some good bushcraft uses as cordage. We'll see. Possible dogbane. I've got some poison oak down here, just so you don't think it always is red at this time. Down here, next to my phone, that's poison oak. Little tiny leaves, little sprouts just coming out. I totally brushed my foot against some earlier, so I'm gonna have poison oak. I'll get home and wash really good with soap. And then just deal. I love ferns. This guy is 1, 2, 3 times pinnate, which is kind of cool. No spores right now. I think that's probably a common bracken fern. Oh. And right next to it we have one of my favorites. This is a western sword fern, and you can tell because it's got these little scabbard looking lobes at the bottom of the leaflets. So each leaflet, let's get a closer look here. Each leaflet has a lobe right at the bottom, just a single lobe, so it's asymmetrical. I see some plantain, but it looks pretty sad looking, so we'll see if we can find some better. It's a cool little bridge over what is probably sometimes a creek. I think this might be a giant vetch. Well, hopefully we don't go along the road for too long. Not that it's a busy road. Everything smells very damp, which is a good thing. I don't know what that is. That's cool. Check this out. I like it because the shape of the leaves is pretty cool, but also the color has got a definite blue-green cast to it. Oh! See you later, ducks. Ooh, great blue heron right there. Oh. And I see otters too. That's so cool. Not sure I can get a picture of the otters. Here we've got some ducks. Some cattails. I feel that my window of good weather is going to close before I finish this hike. We will see. There's a coot in with all those mallards. All right, river otters, great blue herons. Mallards, coots. There's a lot happening out here. Got mustard and plantain and lots of deer poop happening over here. This is a mixed poison oak and blackberry thicket here. The reason why these guys get confused so much, they grow so close together. This guy sticking up is poison oak. The ones that are trailing over are blackberry. I believe these are our native California blackberry, actually. Let's try to get some pictures without giving myself poison oak. Some of these big canes here might be water hemlock. I'm not good enough to be able to tell you for sure in the off season like this. But that's at least similar to the water hemlock flower stalk. Oh, mustard. Mustard? Yep. Already. Here's this vine that I think is the California grape. Well, I think I should have looked at the map a little closer. The plants here are awesome. But I'm not a huge fan of the traffic. There's rocks all over the place. Because of our rain. I think if I did this again, and I will do this again actually, I'll do it as an out and back and skip this piece that just goes along the road. There is a little bit of wind. I'll be interested to hear on the video if it's any different. I did finally put my little mouse ears on my camera. It's supposed to break up the wind noise. Alright, we're at least off of the main road now. Oop. That's going to be a California poppy. It's not flowering yet. Fort Cronkite at the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. All right, I got some mustard here. Let's take a good view of this. Here we have these bright yellow flowers. We have last year's growth up here. Let's see if I can get you inside there. Got these lobed leaves at the base. Mustard is one that's also invasive and edible. It's actually super strong flavored, so a little bit goes a long way for me, but it also grows everywhere in California. It's that and wild radish you can find in almost any field or almost any roadside, so they're pretty easy to find in places where you're allowed to forage. There's birds in there. This is my second hike of the day and I'm feeling it. My legs are tired. I'm not even halfway through. Oh, they're having their bath. That's super cool. Oh, and you can see cormorants drying their wings there too, on the post. Oh, speak of the radish, here it is. Nope. Alright, this one is radish. We've got the 4 petals. still see those huge waves going across. There's a shallow spot right offshore here, which is what's happening out there. The shallow spot is tripping up the waves. Oh, I might see quail. Definitely quail. I changed my lens when I changed the trails. Now I wish I hadn't. Well, that's cool. I hope you guys can see them. There's a bunch of them. Oh, wow. You can see the surf. Seeing some ivy over here and wondering if that plant with the half-state leaves is going to turn out to be an ivy. That would be sad. I guess it would be sad if it's invasive, which I just kind of assume in an ivy. But there's probably some natives. All right. Hi, birds. I see some dog walkers coming. They've got like 8 dogs with them, more than that. Here's the tidal part of this lagoon. All right. Whoa. That big rock out there, it's the same one we saw from my last hike up to the Point Bonita lighthouse. It was covered with pelicans. Holy mackerel! Look at that! Ooh, it's got goop on it still. Wow. That is a whalebone. Oh, and it's heavy. It's got a bee on it. I don't want to get stung. Whoa. That is so cool. It's got all sorts of little creepy crawlies eating the flesh off of it. This part right there is still meaty. Whoa. That is amazing. There's more bones on the beach here too. Alright, my fingers smell pretty bad now. Note to self. Wow. Let's see the rest of this stuff. That is a whale vertebrae. It's still, it also has meat left on it. That's incredible. Wow. All right, whale bones, whale skull. Very incredible. I did take a couple of pictures earlier of this beach. I wonder if I caught the whale more intact from those. I will have to look carefully. So I am very, very close to San Francisco right now. You saw, if you watched my earlier hike, it's just up over the hill, over the bridge. And as a result, even on a weekday, there's a few more people around. But it's still been a relatively peaceful walk. With a few unexpected and exciting bits with that amazing whale bones. I love watching birds feed off the bottom, stick their butts up in the air like that. And the weather has held. That's awesome. It was supposed to not get rainy again until this evening, which is one of the reasons I decided to come out here. But it sure looked for a few minutes there like it was gonna change the schedule. Alright, we're going off the beach. I gotta dump some sand out of my shoes. Ow. Oh, little egrets. Not the great egret that I saw the other day on my kayak. Alright, we got a bit of a climb coming up the side here. Good excuse to stop. There's a bunch of kids checking out that whale skull. My guys are going to be pretty interested that I saw that too. So everything on the side here is dry and dead. Not everything. I've got a couple of things here at the margin, but that big thicket is all dry and dead. I'm sure that it's not sprayed or anything like that. It's just our crazy dry season. Whew. All right, I'm at the top of the hill, watching the penguins still taking their baths. Just had a bit of excitement because I dropped my phone on the beach. I ran down, well, not ran, but I walked very quickly down. Sure enough, somebody had picked it up and I saw them carrying it down the beach. So that was awesome. Saved by strangers. Oh, that's cool. Let's get a picture of that since I have my phone back. Those big wings definitely make a lot of noise down there. I'm seeing these super spiky fruits here. I thought they were galls, and they might be, but they're hanging around like they're fruits. This might be a wild cucumber vine. I don't know for sure. I don't really want to touch it. Yuck. Over here I'm seeing another bunch of ferns. These are that sword fern again. You have to kind of separate it, but you can see that there's a lobe, single lobe there.
Alright folks, we're coming up on the end of this hike. I actually raced through the last quarter of it or so because the awesome people who found my phone had actually called my family, and I wanted to let them know that I had my phone back and I was alright. So I raced back to the car here, and then I had to get all the way to the other side of the coastal range, close to Sausalito, before I finally had cell service. But it was a great hike. I will do it again. Next time I will definitely skip the side that's by the road and do an out and back from sort of that bridge area, and then along this side of the lagoon and down to the beach. I hope you try it. Thanks for watching.